I'm sorry. I thought you'd be happy to see me kicking the dust of Landview from my feet.
Well, now I actually think it's much better if you stay.
Excuse me, ma'am, but you didn't leave an awful lot for interpretation. You made it quite clear that you don't want me to be a part of Jessica's life.
Yes, I know that, but I am very concerned about Jessica and the baby.
Oh, wow. Me too.
And Tess.
Me too.
Tess can be...
unpredictable.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Look, if she gets terribly upset, it could adversely affect her pregnancy big time, all right? You seem to be able to help her. Please, please stay.
I don't seem to be helping her very much. That's why I'm leaving.
It's all right. You just let it out.
No. No, damn it. I'm not just gonna stand here and cry all over your coat.
It's all right to cry.
No, it's not all right. It's not all right for me to cry. And this is all because of Nash. I never want to see his face again.
I don't think you mean that.
Really? Look at me. I'm a mess. I'm miserable, and it's all because of him, and it wasn't supposed to happen to me.
Why not? Is it your job not to get your heart broken?
I don't know.
Have you ever dealt with these feelings before?
What's your point?
Well, there's someone you know that might be able to help you handle this.
Well, you want me to go and talk to that shrink again?
No, not Dr. Jameson.
Then who do you want me to go weeping to, Clint?
Why don't you let Jessica help you handle the load?
Let's not play games here.
No games.
So all you're saying is, if there's a chance for us romantically, you'll never fight again.
That's right.
I thought boxing was important to you.
It is important to me. Look, Natalie, I spent the last 2 years of my life feeling trapped, like my hands were tied. And now I'm free. And it feels good to be in the ring. It feels good to finally be able to take it out on something. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm doing this mostly because of you. So if I can grab onto the hope that you'll love me again someday, then I'll never climb through those ropes again. I'm sorry, boy. I know it's late, but I saw the...
Let's go. Come on.
Okay. Are you all right?
What?
You all right?
What's on your mind, Jeff?
Well, I thought I'd come by and pick your brain, but obviously you're someplace else right now. What do you got?
What does that look like to you?
I don't know, but that fabric looks familiar.
Think it looks anything like the uniform that Manning was wearing?
What are you doing here?
I have nowhere else to go.
Every cop in Landview and probably Pennsylvania is out looking for you.
Yes.
You can't possibly think I'm gonna hide you out.
If you don't, they're gonna kill me.
Hi, Miss Kramer. I'm surprised to see you at such a late hour.
I was actually stopping by to check on Duke. Is he okay?
I've been checking on him periodically. He appears to be quite anesthetized. And judging from the older whiskey he's wearing, I expect him to remain in that state for quite some time.
He isn't talking in his sleep, is he?
Not unless you consider snoring a form of communication.
Do you have an envelope?
Of course.
We need to talk. I know you were drunk last night and didn't mean what you said about your feelings for me.
Please don't tell your father about it. It would really upset him.
Your envelope, Miss Kelly.
Beautiful, thank you. All right. If you could just give this to Duke when he wakes up, I'd really appreciate it.
I'll give it to him along with the aspirin he'll need.
Thanks, Nigel.
Hey, is Commissioner Buchanan around?
No, sir. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I just spoke to the mayor, and he wants to double the task force searching for Manning. If he's coming to Landview, we're gonna get him. If he's already here, he ain't getting out. And if we spot him and he tries to run, he'll probably wind up coming back in a body bag.
Have somebody take this over to forensics.
If it's from the uniform Manning was wearing?
And we'll know that he's here in Lambview.
Okay. Where'd you find it?
Found it right out there on my terrace. Yep. Hooked on a nail.
So we got a convicted killer on the loose. And the first place he goes is the police commissioner's place. That make a lot of sense to you?
I don't think he was here to see me. I think he was here to see Paige.
She, tell you any more about her little visit with him at Statesville?
Nope. She just says that she has a gut feeling that he didn't kill Margaret Cochran, and she wants him to fight his conviction.
So Manning, he's got a chance to split. But instead, he comes all the way back here to talk to Paige. Does that make a lot of sense?
Maybe he really believes what he told you up on the mountain.
If Paige has evidence that might clear him.
Yeah.
You know, Bo, I hate to admit this, but I'm not so sure Manning's guilty.
How dare you put me in this position? You're an escaped convicted murderer.
I'm an innocent, escaped convicted murderer.
That still means aiding and abetting, which means prison time, possibly disbarment.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry.
Why didn't you let me help you when we had the opportunity? You wanted to skip right over the appeals process. You wanted to let the state kill you.
That was a mistake, I know. And now I'm confident you can prove I'm innocent if you talk to Paige Miller.
Bose? Paige, the
That's
doctor?
exactly right. She knows the truth.
Does she have
knows-
hard evidence, Todd?
Yes, she has evidence. I don't know what it is yet. But, no, look, please, Evangeline, please. If you toss me out of here, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna use me for target practice. We can do this, you and I. I need you.
What makes you think Manning's innocent?
Just a feeling.
Like Paige's?
No, Bo, I don't think it's anything like Paige's. I don't think I got anything to go on. But I think she knows something.
You're going on a cop's instinct.
Maybe. And look, I don't know this clown that well. But he could have killed me up there. Then he could just ran off and disappeared.
But he didn't.
No. He came back here.
His family's here.
Yeah, but he didn't come to see his family. He came to your place to see Paige, a woman he supposedly doesn't know that well.
Yeah, but we really don't know that for sure.
That's what you're thinking, isn't it?
Hey, Kenny, come on in.
Hey, boss. Look, Bang.
How's it going, Kenny?
What you got, boss?
Well, I'd like for you to take this to forensics, find out where and what it came from. See, my guess is it's from a uniform, so have forensics start there. Also, make sure that they swab it for any epithelials.
We'll get right on it.
Thank you. That's it. Good night.
Night.
Night, Kenny.
Hello, boss.
Good man.
Yeah, he is. We both know what those lab results are going to be.
Think you're gonna prove that Manning's in Lambview?
Bigger question is, what are you going to do about it?
What did Paige say to you at Statesville?
She said she has evidence that proves I didn't do it.
What specifically?
Nothing. I tried to get more out of her earlier, but she wouldn't say anything.
Earlier, like today? Earlier?
Yeah, it's the first place I went.
What were you thinking, Todd? She's the commissioner's girlfriend. Bo's got to know you're in town, which means every Landview police officer knows it too.
I don't think so. I scared the hell out of her. But there's someone else she's more scared of.
Who's more scary than you?
Spencer Truman. He's got something on her. I know it.
You're grasping, Todd.
No, that's the way he works.
Okay, let me think. If I can get a sworn statement from Page, get it to the governor, he may be willing to reinstate your waived presumptive process before an appellate court. And that could buy us some time. And considering you did turn yourself in,
Nobody said anything about me turning myself in.
I can't help you unless you use the system.
The system screwed me.
I can't prove that.
Just talk to Paige.
Todd, I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you. But you have no choice. You have to turn yourself in.
What happened between you and Tess?
With all due respect, Mrs. Davidson, I'd rather not discuss that with you. But believe me when I say that it is better if I leave.
Well, frankly, I've always felt that way. I firmly believed that your presence was keeping Jessica from getting better.
Yes, you've made that quite clear.
But now Dr. Jameson feels that you are integral to Jessica's recovery.
How so?
He thinks the status quo will help keep Jessie balanced.
And that's me, the status quo.
Oh, look, that kid didn't come out right. Look, I'm sorry, okay?
Okay.
I'm not the enemy here. Although I can understand why you might feel that way, you know. You have to realize I'm the first one to accept Tess.
Really?
I was the first one to accept Tess as a whole person.
I'm sorry, but I really have to disagree with you on
Oh,
that,
okay,
ma'am.
fine, all right. The first one here at home. And unfortunately, the very last to accept you. And again, for that, I'm sorry.
I understand.
Look, the thing is that Clint and I have a very long history of digging in and butting heads, and when he just suddenly approved of you, I instinctively disapproved of you.
Wow. Well, I suppose I've been disapproved of for much less.
Okay, don't misunderstand me. Obviously, my loyalties lie with Antonio.
You've made that clear.
Yes, but this is not the time to side with one man over another. I have to be on Jessica's side, and only hers.
I wouldn't expect you to do anything but.
When Jessica is integrated, you know Tess will be a part of her. And even though I know Antonio intends to make a life with her, I think that Jessie will need to know who and what was important to Tess. And there's the very real chance that this baby she's carrying is yours.
I'm out. So you just want me to step aside and let Jessica take over?
All I'm saying is that Jessica has a little more experience in affairs of the heart.
Jessica is an affair of the heart.
Well, now, you both have your strong suits. You're better at handling certain emotional trauma, while she's better at handling, well, the pain that you're in right now.
Yeah, you're good. You're working me.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, of course not. Because I'm your little baby girl, right? And you love me. And you think that just maybe I'll pour my little heart out to you and tell you all my dirty little secrets. And then maybe we can sit around and cry about it. No. And you'll know exactly why I'm here.
I'm not doing that, and that is not what I meant.
I know what you meant, okay? You want Jessica back. Vicky wants Jessica back. Natalie wants Jessica back. Antonio wants Jessica back. Hey, let's take a poll. Everybody that wants Jessica back, raise their hands. What's the matter? Why isn't your hand raised?
I think your argument with Nash has got you a little agitated.
Agitated? No, I'm pissed as hell.
All right, Tess, I'm not going to push this. I'm not. But I want you to know something. I'm always here for you. Always. And right now, I think you should call Nash.
That's not fair. So basically, I have to take the blame if you get hurt or killed in the ring.
I'm just looking for a little hope.
I don't want to give you any false hopes.
So you're saying there's no chance with us?
I'm not saying I don't want to be forced into having to say something that may or may not be true. I just hate it when I see you in that ring.
Why?
Because I wouldn't be able to take it if I lost you again.
No way. You're supposed to apologize to me, Nash, and if you love me, you will.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel down the road. Okay, but right now I'm mad. And look, I know that you paid a huge price for something you didn't do, and I'm sorry for that. But Christian, you lied to me. And it wasn't just a small little white lie. It was huge.
You know how I feel about what I did to you.
But that doesn't make it go away.
Yeah. It'll always be there, won't it?
Look, I'll admit that I'm not as mad at you as I was at first. But it still hurts. And it's really messed up the odds of us picking up our marriage and just putting all the pieces back together. So, no, I don't know what's gonna happen down the road. But I don't want you to fight anymore. Christian, the lies, they've got to stop. And I'm not going to start lying to you so that it'll keep you from getting your face pummeled in.
I'm good, you know.
Not as good as you are as an artist. Look, you may not be able to think about painting right now, but that is who you are. I don't want to see you get hurt or mess up your hand again and not be able to paint anymore. Okay, I know you. Your art is everything to you.
Not everything.
Got a nice nose. I'd hate to see it get all smushed.
Thanks.
So what's the plan, boss?
I'm gonna recapture an escaped convict.
And why do you sound worried?
Because I just can't help but think.
What if you didn't do it?
Well, that's not my job.
No? Right now you need to find out what Paige knows.
I know she's been hiding a lot from me lately, so it's not gonna be easy. Of course, there may not even be anything to find out.
I have a hunch there is.
Yeah. You know, I had a hunch once that a horse named Gallant Gabe would win the 5th race at Aqueduct.
And?
I lost $200. Now, if I find new evidence, I will reopen the case. Okay, but I'm not positive that we're gonna get a judge to listen to us.
I know, but that can't stop us from sniffing around.
No, but Ed Crosby and Internal Affairs can keep you from sniffing around. Technically, you're still suspended.
Technically.
John, look, you have to concentrate on getting reinstated full time. You can't dive into a case like this on a hunch because you're not going to endear yourself to Crosby and all his pals.
Hey, look, there's a chance someone else killed Margaret Cochran and her baby. You can't keep me sitting on the sidelines for this one.
This whole turning myself in thing's not gonna work. That's what Vicky wanted me to do.
Vicky? You talked to Vicky? What are you, trick-or-treating? Going door to door ever since you got back to Landview? Are you insane?
She wouldn't turn me in, but she also wouldn't help me. There's cops everywhere.
There are gonna be cops all over here. It's just a matter of time. You can't run anymore, Todd. The only way out of this is to turn yourself in.
And then we all live happily ever after.
And then I try to convince the governor to allow an appeal, you know? The one you so stupidly refused.
Yes, I know. We established my stupidity. And what if the governor's in a bad mood and says no? What then?
Lethal injection.
Well, don't sugarcoat it like that. Tell it to me straight.
Give yourself up. It's the right thing to do.
The right thing to do. I don't have time for the right thing to do. I don't care about the right thing to do. We're talking about my life. We're talking about whether I live or die tonight. And if I go out there by myself and walk down the street, there's a good chance they're gonna shoot me in the back and I'm gonna die in the street.
Stop talking! Stop talking like that, please! I need someone to help me. I need someone to help me.
Wait a minute, who are you calling?
Just please, Todd, can you just trust me?
McBain.
John, it's me. I need you to come over to my apartment right away.
Sounds important.
It is.
Are you all right?
I need to tell you in person.
Well, that's good. I need to speak to you too. I'll be right over.
Thanks.
That's perfect.
I can't do anything without help.
Well, then while you're at it, why don't you get a syringe and give me the lethal injection yourself?
I'm trying. Todd,
By sending me to the cops.
did I tell John you were here? So they could come over with the entire police department? No!
Thanks.
You walk out that door, they're gonna shoot you on sight.
I'm gonna die anyway! This way I won't have to wait!
Turn yourself into John. He'll listen to your story.
I tried. I spent an hour on a plane with him. I told him about Paige Miller. I told him about Spencer Truman, how I think he's setting me up.
What did he say?
He said, I think you're a liar. I think you're trying to save your butt. You have any more brilliant ideas?
I don't know what Evangeline told you.
She didn't tell me anything. She just wants to talk.
All right. Let's just be clear about this one thing, okay? I will handle the investigating. Now, there's no doubt that Manning was here tonight. I'm going to talk to Paige about it, see if maybe I can get some answers. I want you to remember, technically, you're suspended. You're in no position to reopen a closed case.
So there's someone out there that may be responsible for killing a woman and a baby, and I'm not supposed to do anything about it, Bo?
No, you give me the information, and then I'll handle it.
I'm relegated to snitch status.
John, I need you back on the department, okay? Don't screw it up.
Thanks, boss.
Yeah. Jeez. And one more thing.
Yeah.
Be careful, all right?
Always.
Paige, what have you gotten yourself into?
Look, we need your help.
You're asking the one person who'd do anything to keep Tess around. Now, I'm sure that you find that selfish, but I'm sorry. I love Tess. I want to be with Tess forever.
So why are you leaving?
It is ironic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
Well, you are, so obviously you have a reason.
Tess is angry. She's confused. And as I'm sure you're aware, she can be a handful.
Oh, yes, that she can.
She's got an awful lot of stuff on her plate right now. Antonio, Jessica, the baby, me. It's all overwhelming her.
But that's precisely why you should stay.
No, I'm afraid that's precisely why I have to leave. The irony. You see, I need her to be tough. To be tough, she needs to cool off. And to cool off, I need to not be here.
We don't want Tess to be tough.
That's because you want Jessica. But I love Tess. If I don't give her a little bit of space right now...
You think she'll revert to being Jessica?
Yeah. I can't lose her again. The only way for me to keep Tess is for me to leave Tess.
I'm sure that must be very difficult for you to do.
Oh, I'm not leaving forever. I love her too much for that. you always got to make things harder than they have to.
He better call. Because I'm not going to grovel. God, stop crying. Stop it. Don't hold them back. Shut up. You think you're so smart. You don't even know how to cry. No. That's your job. Little crybaby. Then let me out. Let me do the crying. Cute. But no way. This is Nash's fault, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
That's the first time you've kissed me since before I went to prison.
We've kissed.
No, I kissed you. This time it came from you.
Look, don't make that big of a deal out of it, okay? I'll get the antiseptic.
You okay, Jess?
Not even close. What are you looking at? Sorry to disappoint you two, but it's still just little old Tess. I can do this, Natalie. Thank you.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. The table and the flowers got in a fight with the mirror, so I had to break it up.
Well, how noble of you.
Thank you. I got pissed, okay, Natalie? But I take it on things, not other people. I just had to blow off some steam and I'm fine now.
You know, it doesn't look that bad, Jessica.
It's not my name.
He's just trying to help.
Yeah, but maybe you should have a doctor look at it.
Maybe you should butt out.
Okay.
You know what, Christian? I know a lot of people must look at you as just some old ex-con. Not me. You were actually nice to me before you went to Statesville.
What do you mean?
Jessica getting mad at you for Vicky's missing 30-year-old scotch.
That was you?
I was thirsty.
All that time I was defending him and it was you?
Hey, I never blamed him. It was Jessica. Which, come on, Natalie, don't kid yourself. That was probably the only reason he was hanging around in the first place. He wanted to give another try with a good twin.
You bitch!
Hey, Natalie, pause.
Good heavens. What happened?
This little dipso here. Excuse me.
Now I'm quite sure that Nash has done the wrong thing.
What? What did Nash do?
Mr. Brennan,
No key.
then I assume you've changed your mind about staying.
No, I forgot to do something.
Well, I'm pleased you return. I have something you left behind. I believe this money is yours.
It's for the broken glass.
Oh, this is the Buchanan residence. I assure you, with the nature of the Buchanan demeanor, glassware is calculated into the household budget.
Nigel. Nash, you going somewhere?
California. I thought it best I put a little distance between myself and Tess.
California?
Yeah.
It's a lot of distance.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that far away from her, do you?
I don't want to be away from her at all.
Then reconsider.
Hey, Commissioner, I got those results you request on that piece of cloth.
And I'll bet the color and the thread count are consistent with uniforms worn by federal marshals.
Yeah. We also recovered a strand of hair that we unearthed.
And I'll bet that matches an earlier sample that we got from Manning.
Yes, sir.
So that's it then. The boy's back in town.
Giving up is a bad idea.
You have to trust me, Todd. I'm your friend.
You're my what?
coming.
Yeah. Been a long time since I was here.
Yeah, it has. Todd. I know he's innocent. And I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure he isn't put to death for a crime he didn't commit. I want to get the appeal process reinstated. I know it's a long shot, but I have to try.
Well, that'd be tough without him in custody.
That's the problem. If the police spot him, they could shoot him on sight.
It's a possibility.
How about you?
What about me?
If Todd turned himself into you, what would you do?
Do you know where he is?
Hypothetically, Todd did show up here.
More likely than hypothetical. That's what I want to talk to you about. I don't want you to be around if the bullets start flying.
What would you do if Todd gave himself up to you?
Well, hypothetically, there's not much I could do. I'm suspended.
I appreciate everything that you've done for me, sir. But I need to go. Mr. Reston has made it quite clear that things could get complicated if I don't.
I see.
Besides, I should get back to the vineyard. It's testing.
Nash, can't you get a caretaker?
Actually, I already have one. But, sir, if I can't be here with Tess, I think I'd rather be somewhere where I can at least do something constructive.
I understand.
Did you see that she gets this?
I'll make sure that she gets it.
Thank you very much for everything you've done, Mr. Buchanan.
What did Nash do?
Nothing. I just think it was completely the wrong time for him to leave.
Well, where did he go?
I don't know. Home to California, maybe. I don't know.
Did you tell him to go? What did you say? Why did you force him to go?
I didn't, Tess. You did.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Tess. She's a real piece of work, you know? Thanks for the hot chocolate, too. And believe it or not, it actually cooled me down.
You're welcome. And I'm glad. Yeah, things got pretty heated in there with your sister.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should go back in there and try to smooth things over if I can.
Hey, Christian. Madeline.
Brother Pete, hey.
I'm really looking forward to your fight with Johnny Mazzucci.
Really? I didn't know you followed boxing.
Among other things. Don't forget, double up on that jab before working his body.
You seen him fight?
Once or twice.
He supports your fighting?
Well, news to me, but hey, I think it's pretty cool. You know, some people think boxing is an art. You just have to know how to look at it.
Really?
Yeah. Why don't you come check it out?
No. I'm not gonna stand there while some mook tries to bash your face in.
Hey, how do you know I won't be the one doing the bashing? I'm pretty crafty. Come on, why don't you come with me tomorrow to Rourke's? See for yourself.
No.
Come on.
Okay. All right. Tomorrow, then.
All right.
Thank you. But you don't have to worry about me. Todd wouldn't hurt me. He's not a killer.
Okay. Well, if that's all there is, I guess I better get going.
Thanks for coming.
Anytime.
You see? I told you you wouldn't lift a finger for me.
Don't judge him.
Forgive me. Who are you calling now?
Hey, sweetie. It's me. Look, I need to ask you a huge favor. I have a huge case tomorrow, and I'm gonna be up all night working on it, so I was just wondering if you could find another place to crash tonight. Yeah, right. With your radar, you'd know before I did if I had some man spending the night with me, please. All right, Layla. Bye.
Can I spend the night with you?
One night. And tomorrow?
Tomorrow we prove I'm innocent.